on, details have emerged of the federal jury indicting former US President Donald Trump for mishandling of classified sensitive documents during his tenure as the president, from showing of sensitive military and nuclear documents to outsiders, to storing the official papers in his bedroom and shower at his Mar-a-Lago, Florida estate. Sensational details have emerged from the probe. Trump has been indicted of 37 felony charges and is expected to appear at a Miami court tomorrow. Listen in to what Mike Pence had to say.
We gather today here in New Hampshire on a sad day in America, the day after a former president of the United States faces an unprecedented indictment by a Justice Department run by the current president of the United States and a political rival. I had hoped the Department of Justice would see its way clear to resolve these issues with the former president without moving forward with charges. And I'm deeply troubled to see this indictment move forward.
Taking a look at the US markets then, and calm on the street after US suspended the debt ceiling in time to avoid a default. But Wall Street's next test will be the Fed's June 13 and 14 meeting. The street is anticipating a 70% chance of a pause this time, and consumer price data for the month of May will also be a key event to track this week. Even as macros continue to determine decisions, investors are less concerned about how they will impact Fed's rate decision. Meanwhile, Bank of Japan officials have said they see little need to adjust the yield curve program and the meeting this week, while also recognizing that inflation is running stronger than they had earlier expected. On the flip side, the Swiss National Bank could raise key rates to tackle inflation as the bank remains committed to price stability.
An ace-American investor George Soros is passing control of his multi-billion-dollar foundation to his 37-year-old son, Alexander. Now, do remember, sources were previously suggesting that Soros did not want his Open Society foundations to be taken over by one of his 5 children.
Shifting focus now, and Netflix's long-awaited crackdown on password sharing has delivered a windfall of new subscribers. This shows that the move is bearing fruit despite being unpopular with several users. The streamer attracted 100,000 customers, while average daily sign-ups increased to 73,000, showing a whopping 102% growth over company's earlier 60-day average.
And moving on, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has vowed to hold hands with Russian President Vladimir Putin with a view to strengthen strategic cooperation. Kim made the pledge in a message to Putin marking Russia's National Day and defending his decision to invade Ukraine and displaying full support and solidarity.
Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador's ruling National Party has said that they will be announcing its candidate for the 2024 presidential election will be announced in September after polling to pick a winner. 5 polls to be held which will aim to pick the presidential candidate. Meanwhile, all those competing for the party's 2024 candidacy must step down from public office to campaign, the party has said.